No one deserves to be targeted for who they are. It's wrong and it's unjustified. And I don't think it was right. I think Holden does deserve justice, and the cops do need to push harder for this, for it being a hate crime.
New information about the victim in a weekend stabbing who friends and family say was targeted for being gay. Tonight, they want the charges upgraded to reflect that.
Holden White was found in a Lafayette Parish home over the weekend with his neck and wrist slit. Family members tell us he is off of a ventilator tonight but remains in ICU. The suspect in the case, Chance Seneca, is facing attempted second-degree murder charges. But White's friends and family say he should be charged with a hate crime. Katie Easter has our top story.
I was shocked and I was really hurt by it.
Jean Menard is close friends with Holden White. She believes the suspect, Chance Seneca, had a plan.
You can't just ask someone to come over and then hurt them. You have to think about how they're going to get there, how you're going to do it. You have to make a plan, really, especially for something that devastating and vile to happen.
The Associated Press reports White and Seneca met on Grindr, a dating app for gay, bisexual, and transgender men.
This, to me, reeks of a hate crime. This reeks of the issue with Matthew Shepard, where he got lured away from a bar by people and left to die tied up to a fence after being beaten.
Matthew Humphrey is president of Lafayette's PFLAG, an advocacy group for the LGBTQ+ community.
But to me, this doesn't just happen over a verbal altercation. This was hours of intentional, brutal, what do you even call it? He tried to slaughter. He's a monster. He tried to slaughter a young man.
According to the U.S. Department of Justice, a hate crime is a crime that is motivated by bias against several different classifications, including sexual orientation. Now, a spokesperson with Lafayette Police Department say detectives so far have not found any evidence that indicates that this was a hate crime.
You know, it's very possible that the conversations that happened between Holden and then this gentleman, the attacker, that happened in this week before they met, maybe this has convinced the police that somehow this wasn't a hate crime. But I would argue that there needs to be a lot more digging, and like I said, I'm sure they are.
For now, Menard and Humphrey hope White gets justice.
I want to see Holden fully recovered. I want him to be okay, and I want to see this guy in jail for the rest of his life, if you want me to be completely honest.
In Lafayette, Katie Easter, KTC, TV3.
The Lafayette Police Department also confirming for us the investigation is still underway. We also reached out to the DA's office about the charges. We're waiting to hear back from them.